Does your toilet constantly run like this one? If so, on this Millennial Review, we'll talk about how to replace the flush valve seal on your toilet. Well, let's get started. To get started, we need to gain access to the inside of the toilet. And to do that, all you need to do is lift the top off of your toilet, and then you can place it aside. Keep in mind, your toilet is made out of porcelain, so there is definitely a chance of doing damage if you were to drop it. Now, right here, this is the fill valve. What I'm holding on to there, it's got a float that allows the toilet to know when you have enough water in there, and it actually shuts the valve off. Now, inside the toilet, you'll see the other thing is this is your drain valve or flush valve. What it does is it actually connects to the handle that's on your toilet, and when you flush, it lifts up, allowing all of the water to come out. When it closes back down and it's working properly, it'll actually seal up and the toilet will stop running. Your next step before working on the toilet is to turn off the water. This should be located just behind the toilet, and if you go ahead and you screw that, it'll actually turn the water all the way off. That means when we go ahead and manually flush, the water is going to go through and you'll see it doesn't refill. So to take the flush valve off, what you're going to need to do is grab onto the center portion inside and twist to the left, and that's going to allow you to actually bring the whole thing off. And if you take a look, you can actually see where the valve itself, or rather the seal on here, was starting to come off. So all we need to do to take care of this now is we can go ahead and pull the old seal off. Put that aside there. You can see that this is in pretty bad shape. It's all torn up and that sort of thing. So we're going to go ahead and take that off. We're going to put that to the side. We'll open up our new packaging here. So this packaging, as you can see, if we look on the back, it'll tell you on the left-hand side for an American Standard style tower flush valve or a Kohler style. In this case, we're working on a Kohler toilet. So what we're going to do is we'll pop this open. The seal we need to replace is the one with the tab. So we've got our new seal, which if you take a look at that, compared to the old one, you can absolutely see why the old one might have been causing some problems. And then we'll want to go ahead, just run your hand around, make sure that the old rubber that was leaking is all taken off. Now, one thing to mention, you can actually see there's a little bit of a kind of a lip. When we put the new seal on, you're going to want to go ahead and make sure that you get the seal inside of that lip. And once it's on, it'll rest neatly inside of that little spot, and you can go ahead and place the flush valve right back down, and we'll see if we can't get it to connect back up. What we're just trying to do here is get the center of the flush valve back into place, and we're going to turn right, and that's going to lock it back into place. Now you can see the flush valve works. So let's go ahead, turn the toilet back on, and see if it seals up. So we're going to go ahead, turn the toilet valve back on. Toilet's going to start filling back up. Seals back up. We'll go ahead, throw away our old valve there, or rather seal, and you'll notice inside of the toilet it's no longer leaking. So that's how you go ahead and fix the seal on your tower style drain valve. Now the only thing left to do is to put the tank cover right back on, and you're able to use your toilet.